people have these times in life, right? Like it's these moments that they can go back to and like, yeah, that was the moment that changed it. Like for me, it was coaching in the NBA, and I got that contract to coach in the NBA and players. And you've got this moment that is one of the most viral moments in probably the like hands down coolest video I've ever seen. It's been viewed over 1 billion times. Like, can you talk us through that video, that moment, and kind of just like the juncture of, hey, this is the apex that changed everything?
Yeah, so I was competing in bodybuilding shows. I decided I wanted to have a run at the Mr. Olympia. Yeah, up until about 2020, 21. Um, Before that, I was always focused on just health and sharing knowledge. I think I was probably one of the first male fitness models. I was on Facebook in 2010, 11. So I think I was one of the first fitness influencers. Maybe in the first five. Um,
Wow.
and I felt like the fitness community had become a little bit toxic,
Yeah.
especially with social media. It was going in a direction where I didn't even want to be associated with it, which was tough because that's how I built my communities, sharing fitness content. So I basically, I moved here to Tulum with my family and my daughter. Completely restructured my companies to be remote, and but I kind of lost. I decided to step away from bodybuilding. I did focus on music here in Tulum, doing events and producing music. But I still, missed kind of that athletic goal. Having some kind of athletic goal. So I discovered freediving after an accident. Actually, I was doing a backflip off a waterfall in Costa Rica. Uh, yeah,
It's
I have the
casual.
video. I have the
Casual.
video.
My
Um,
gosh.
so just I wasn't able to walk for 7, 8 months, combined with deciding, not to continue down the bodybuilding road because it was too toxic, unhealthy,
Yeah.
not aligned with
Yeah.
what I, really want to share with people and what I've always shared with people. But yeah, I was a little bit lost. Couldn't walk, started swimming. I wasn't a swimmer. I wasn't aquatic in any way. But that was the only way I could do cardio without putting stress on my broken foot. Um, and here in Tulum, there's these cenotes that are they're so beautiful. And when you're there, it's, you can lose yourself in nature completely. And I met some of the people in the freediving community. And they were just everything that I missed from the, fitness and bodybuilding community. They were really supportive of each other. Some of them were competitive, doing depth world records. And I thought, this looks amazing. I want to try it. And I fell in love with it. Um, Started creating content with it. It did terribly in the beginning. People were like, what are you doing in the water? Like, the water's quite cold most of the time. So I was always wearing a wetsuit. I wasn't really, swimming in my swim trunks or something like that. So the videos weren't actually doing good at all. But I loved it
Mhm.
so much that I just kept sharing about it. And then one day I was with my mentor, and there's this, you know, this massive hole where we train, where we dive deeper than 70, 80 meters. And it's just got this like this look where there's like 10, 15 meters of cloud, and then there's about 40 meters of just clear water. And then there's just this abyss, and it looks like a mountain. And we were playing around shooting content there at the end of a training session, and I thought, let me pull the shirt off, and let's make a video, and kind of, bring my fitness and bodybuilding community back into the picture a little bit, remind them that I'm still in shape. So this must have been one of the first actual underwater videos after training 3, 4 months that, I pulled my shirt off. So I just stood on like the edge of the mountain. When you see the video in the first 3, 4 seconds, you don't even know that I'm underwater. That's
No,
the
you
kind
don't.
of what shocks people. And then I just stood on that cliff edge, and I just launched up into the cloud. Uh, I posted it, and it didn't go viral right away. It took like 3, 4 days, but all of a sudden it just went like this, like 100 million views. Then this was in 2022, 2023. And it was at that time to get like 100 million views was a big thing. Posted it on my TikTok. It went over 50 million on my Facebook. It went over 50 million, and it just kept getting shared and shared and shared and shared. And a year later, I tried posting it again. It got 100 million again. So it's just yeah, it's a combination of, you know, the physique. You don't see that I'm underwater, and then I jump and you see me fly into that cloud that's there. And it just, you know, captivated people, and they were like, wow, this guy is underwater, and he doesn't look like the typical freediver, you know, who's usually very slender and very thin. Um, and yeah, everything just went from there. As soon as that happened, I was like, wow, okay, this could be a platform or you know, a type of content where I can, you know, get the attention and share, you know, the right type of messaging. Things that I enjoy to share, just, you know, peaceful insights on the body, on the mind, because it is for me, it's the last quiet place on earth. Like when you're freediving, it's the most powerful meditation. Because if you don't meditate, you die. You know.